open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog, I know you're going to have a strong opinion on what happened with the Magic last night, but what happened to the Gators last night at Georgia, dog?
Hey, Georgia, former Gator coach Mike White got his first win against his former team as the Bulldogs had a court-storming 88-83 victory over the number 3 ranked Gators. Hey, it happens. It's the SEC, the strongest basketball conference in the country. It looked like the Gators were going to get blown out in that game. I was flipping back and forth between the Gators and the Magic, and then obviously the Magic game got out of hand fairly quickly. So yeah, the Gators were down by 26 in the first half, but they actually came back, took the lead late in that game, and then a Georgia player, Blue Kane, sank a go-ahead three-pointer with 47 seconds left. Gators they're still going to be fine. They're going to be a number 1 seed, or maybe a number 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. But yeah, but the Magic. Good Lord.
I don't know.
Good Lord.
A 40
What did I say yesterday?
40-point beatdown.
Yeah, what did I say? It was a statement game last night? Well, yeah, the statement was the Magic have some serious issues, and they're going nowhere fast. It's one thing to get beaten, but as Lynch just said, to get beaten by 40 points, 122-82 on your home court, good grief.
You said it yesterday. You said the time is nigh.
Yeah, the time is nigh. Yeah, we called them the Gritty Committee earlier this season. They are now the Kitty Committee because they were meowing like a bunch of pussycats last night.
I thought of something else that starts with an S. But hey, is it time to pull is it time for me to pull the Magic signs out of my front yard in protest, or one more game?
Man, I don't know. That's bad last night. National TV, TNT, Stan Van Gundy's commentating on the game. It's just here is the epitome of the Magic season, right? The Cavaliers last night, the best point shooting team in the league. They were 19 of 32 from 3-point range, 59.4%, about 60%. The Magic, the worst 3-point shooting team in the league, 5 of 28, 17.9%. That's the difference in the game. And to lose by 40 again at home. The Magic, by the way, are 0-6 in national TV games this year. Those are the big games on TNT and ESPN, and they're 0-6. So I don't know what to say. I'm sick of saying, hey, wait till Jalen Suggs gets back, because guess what? The Cavaliers were without their 2-time All-Star point guard Darius Garland last night. Didn't seem to affect them. So, yeah, it may be time to pull up the signs. I'm disgusted with the performance last night.
And again, it works double ways. I have these Magic signs in my front yard, if you don't know what we're talking about. And I was given 3 games before. If they won within those 3 games, they did. So I give them one more game, and then they're pulled.
Yeah, let's see what they do against another good team, Golden State, on Thursday night. That's also at home. Golden State playing much better since they acquired Jimmy Butler. If the Magic lay an egg in that one, yeah. Don't not only pull up the signs, start a bonfire in your backyard.
I'm not doing that.
Hey, meanwhile, across the state, a team going in the opposite direction, in the good direction, is the Lightning. They've now posted their 6th consecutive win. They're 7-0-1 in the past 8 games, and they blow out the Edmonton Oilers 4-1 last night, doggy.
Yeah, they're streaky right now, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, good time of the year to be doing that.
By the way, speaking of the NBA, Luka Doncic had his first game against his former team, the Dallas Mavericks, last night. He's playing for the Lakers, obviously. Excuse me. He had a triple-double last night against the Lakers. So it was in L.A. Thankfully, it wasn't in Dallas. But it was in L.A., and Nico Harrison is the GM from Dallas who traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers. Lakers fans were chanting last night, "Thank you, Nico." Oh. Thank you, Nico.
You know what they ought to do in Dallas? They ought to do a fundraiser where fans can pay $2 to give a nut kick to the GM. We'll let him wear a cup, but just as a way to vent.
Maybe put him in a dunk tank. I think the nut kick's pretty harsh.
That may go down as the worst trade in NBA history.
Not for the Lakers.
Not for the Lakers, no, but for Dallas, they trade 25-year-old Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis, and then in Anthony Davis' first game, he gets hurt and hasn't played since. So, yeah, that's terrible.
I can think of some
terrible.
Magic trades that were pretty bad, too, though. Or I don't know if those were trades as much as just the player leaving.
Yeah, nothing like this, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, Diana Taurasi, who many people believe is the greatest player in WNBA history, voted greatest of all time by the fans. She retired yesterday after 20 seasons, 42 years old. Man, she had a career. 3 national titles in college at UConn, 6 Olympic gold medals, 3 WNBA titles, leading scorer in WNBA history, leading three-point shooter in WNBA history. So she retires yesterday. I still remember. I mostly remember. I'm so old. I mostly remember her as a UConn basketball player more than a WNBA.
Me and Taco were just thinking the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Caitlin Clark will be better?
Yeah, maybe. She's certainly off to a good start in her rookie season. So, yeah, could be. But she's got a lot of years left to play.
All right.
So.
Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, he hosts Open Mic weekday mornings on AM 740 and FM 96.9 A Game. On it, Jason does, and he takes time out of his busy show to get us up to speed on the sports page here on JRR, where he exclusively brings us his big old bulldog bark to take us out.
Oh!
Listen, Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.